What is up, everyone? It's Blake.
Abby.
And Kayla.
Let's sit down and open this cardboard box. Okay. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Happy Valentine's Day.
It's Valentine's Day.
It's Valentine's Day. Are you gonna hop into it?
Oh, sorry. I didn't know. I thought we were just bullshitting for a little bit.
Oh, are we? Okay.
Well, we might as well start now. You guys know, it's Valentine's Day. There's no way to escape it. You know what I mean? Like love. It has
Love
a
is
way
in the
of.
air.
It's in the air. It's like a virus. You know what I mean?
You know?
You
No,
know?
I don't, but...
I don't either.
Oh,
I don't
dear.
have the mental capacity right now. I don't know why. Like I do.
I don't either. I'm
spazzing.
just vomiting.
Love makes
It's
us
on
sick.
recording. Just no. After you guys were talking about that, I'm like,
About love. Okay, well, this might be up your alley then, because does anyone know where love, or the day of love, originated?
no.
No.
No guesses?
No.
Throw one out there. Because it's not
Well,
definitive.
St. Valentine. Isn't that a thing?
I don't know.
I went to a Catholic school, so I'm pretty sure there was.
Maybe it's something to do with love. Who knows?
I don't know.
I just mainly am a history buff, and I really wanted to know the origins of Valentine's Day. And what I found,
I'm sorry.
Kayla,
I know. I'm sorry.
you're making me laugh. Okay, I'm just gonna get right into it. I don't know, maybe there's like some weird inside joke between you two, and you guys are
I'm
laughing
crying.
at me. Okay.
No.
Long story short, they believe it was, they believe it had originated with the Romans, the ancient Romans, and what they would do. Oh my goodness.
Can I put a pause on that? What is up with boys and the Roman Empire?
Yeah. What is that?
That
It
TikTok
always leads back to the Romans. Let's just say that. Blake said here himself, it leads back to the Romans. What's up with that?
A lot of the times things do lead back to the
But, like,
Romans.
why is it always on your mind?
Yeah.
Is it always on your mind?
The Roman Empire?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all the time. How often do you think about the Roman Empire?
Well, you brought up Roman.
Well, how often do you guys think about it?
Never.
Oh my gosh, there's not a day that goes by where I don't think about it. Is that not a girl thing?
No.
Oh, damn.
No, we just think about everything all the time.
Not
Yeah.
the Roman Empire.
Besides.
Okay, can I get around to my
Yeah,
story now?
sorry.
Where was I? Okay, long story short, what they would do is they would sacrifice, like, they would celebrate Valentine's Day between the 13th and the 15th. It was for, like, some sort of feast. I don't remember what. But what they would do is they would sacrifice goats and dogs. What, Kayla?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I gotta get the giggles out because it's bad.
They would sacrifice goats and dogs, and the women would line up to be whipped by the men with the skins of the animals that they would slaughter. Yeah, so is that going to shut you up? And you want to know what? They wanted to be whipped by these men. They lined up for this. They believed it made them fertile. It was like a thing. They wanted to be whipped by these men. And as I say this, it makes me think maybe that's where the term whipped started. Is that funny to you, Kayla?
That would
I
kind of
just
actually
cannot
make
stop
sense.
laughing.
Long story short, there were probably three, I think it was three. It was either three or four guys by the name of Valentine that were sacrificed as well during this period. And I think that's where they developed or coined the term Valentine's Day.
Wait, during this period, was this like
Like the
a
13th,
yearly
it was like a
occurrence, though?
ceremony.
But was it a yearly occurrence?
From what I gathered, I tried to find that. I think it happened every year, but I think it stopped.
So why would people keep naming their kid Valentine?
Well, no, I think it stopped after those men were sacrificed.
Like
from
that was
what
the
I saw. I
last.
saw like barely anything about that.
Oh, okay.
And I just burped. And where was I going? You guys and your little gigglies already throwing
Sorry.
me off a track. She was just crying. But I think it was mainly because she
Emotional. It's
doesn't have a
Valentine's Day, what can I
Valentine.
say?
But
Sorry.
I'm not gonna throw you under the bus.
Me? Wait, what do you say?
I said I think it's mainly because she doesn't have a Valentine that she was crying, but I'm not gonna throw her under the bus.
That's supposed to
I
be
don't
between
wanna look cool in
us.
front of my friends. Oh, my favorite part of the story, not my favorite, one of the most interesting to me, is the girls would basically enter a lottery. So the guys would draw names and they would get a girl to spend the oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
I can't help it.
The girls would spend the duration of the ceremony with the guy, and then if the match was good enough, then they would stay with them forever. Okay, next.
Wait. They would stay with them forever.
Okay. You guys listening now?
Oh yeah, I've been listening.
Okay.
Promise.
So the men would draw names of the female attendees. And they would be assigned this female for the duration of the ceremony. And if the match was good enough, they would stay together for as long as
As long as they both
That
shut
kind of
it.
sounds nice,
as
low
long
key.
as they both shall.
You know?
Yeah.
I'll draw a lottery. Put me with someone.
Well, okay,
don't
now
know.
that these girls are done giggling, my point to this was we have a lot to be thankful for on our Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Our rendition of Valentine's Day, because people are complaining about gifts they don't get. People are complaining about not being asked, which leads me to my next question. Say you've been together for like 5 years, 6 years. Do you need to ask anymore?
No.
No.
I always see TikToks
mean,
about that, and
unless-
I'm like, what is your deal?
And I mean, unless maybe we have a daughter and he wants to ask her instead, I'd understand that.
I feel like it's like a younger generation
Yeah,
thing. Like,
yeah.
oh, like how cute. I
Yeah.
feel like once you get older, it's kind of like
It's
a
like,
given.
okay, yeah, we're
You know what I
together.
mean?
You're not with anyone else. Like I don't have to. You're not gonna
Yeah.
go take someone else out to dinner.
Like you're
I
my
hope.
24/7 Valentine. Why do I
Right.
need to ask you
Yeah,
every year? But it's like anniversaries.
that
Now
too.
that I think about it.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess that's just something you have to figure out with your significant other.
Honestly, yeah. Do you think that do you have an expectation if someone were to give you? I'm looking at you, Kayla.
Okay.
If someone were
Oh,
to
who
give you a
else?
gift and
Who
it
else are you
started out
looking at?
smaller, and say you stayed together for a while, and then they got you a little bit better gift the next year, are you expecting better and better?
No.
Oh, like is there a
I don't think
well
so.
damn, say you're together for
No.
20 years, how are you gonna top
How you
that?
Yeah.
buy me a new house, bitch?
That's what I was about to say. You're getting into homes and
Yeah, buy
Give
me
me
a
a
yacht.
islands
Fiat.
at that rate.
Yeah. I just thought of that.
So your standards aren't high?
Do you as
Oh! Apparently not.
do
I
you
just got
expect
rid of the giggles.
what do you think boys and girls gifts for Valentine's Day? Should you give a boy chocolates?
I was gonna ask
As
that
a boy,
too.
would you want chocolates?
I mean, I think it's more of just the thought
Yeah.
of getting
something.
or not even something, but
Doing something
some
so that
kind of act of
yeah.
kindness in a way, because
Mhm.
I couldn't
they're
care
like, "Oh,
any
they
less
care."
if I got a gift on
Right.
Valentine's Day. Like
it could be a handwritten
it's
card.
Valentine's Day. It's not like a birthday,
Right.
or even on my birthday. I don't expect anything tangible.
Yeah. Just the
that
memories.
little surprise birthday
Yeah.
stunt you guys pulled. See, that was good.
It was great.
I didn't get anything literal, physical. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But it was
Not an object.
oh, that was cool.
Yeah. The memories. The
Yeah.
memories make it
Yeah.
worth it. 100%.
Speaking of that, I had no clue. I was actually bamboozled.
Really, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which was weird.
It was great. I set up a whole nacho tray. And it was bomb, Loki.
It was so
It was
good.
really good. I was sad we didn't get home in time to make some burger for it,
I know.
but still
It
turned
was
out
still
pretty
really good though.
And it was distracting enough because I was we could make an entree before you go to dinner, or
Yeah.
a little appetizer.
No, I know, because my plans were changing so much throughout the day. I was like, there's no. It didn't even cross my mind that a surprise party could have been happening. But now that I look back, I was like, there's no way. How?
did I
I
not
didn't even have
realize?
my timeline worked out. And how did
Yeah.
everyone else figure? I don't know. It was perfect.
Yeah, it was. Honestly, it was. I mean, we got here too late to see your surprise, but
Yeah, but
Well,
we
'cause
were
I-
distracting him.
They were
Yeah.
the distraction.
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah,
it was fun. I had a great time.
It was good.
Imagine getting a surprise, like, party for Valentine's Day.
Like, imagine, didn't Kylie Jenner get, like, her room full of roses? Like, imagine if that happened to you. Like, what would your reaction be?
So you guys do have high expectations.
I would puke.
Really?
Probably.
I think I would just kind of stand there and like, I want to smell them.
I
so
want to
pretty.
smell them.
Is that not something like you think about? You're like, oh,
What?
like, oh, let me smell the flowers.
I mean,
When's the
flowers.
last time you actually stopped and smelled flowers? Do you remember the last time you did?
One of my kids picked me a flower that they found growing, and then I
It's
smelled
kind of hard living in the desert, honestly, to stop and smell the flowers,
Like
or
in
else
the
you're going
stores
into
or
someone's
something.
yard.
Oh, in the stores?
Yeah.
I
Like
don't
down
know.
the
When was last
baking
time we bought
aisle?
flowers.
Like flour, like in the bag.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
sniff that all the time.
Just opening all the bags at Walmart.
Okay,
sniffing
back to
flour.
Valentine's
Yeah.
Day.
Did you guys know that, okay, love makes people crazy. We already know that,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
We've
Or-
heard some crazy
I
stories.
mean, I'm not
Established.
saying like, oh yeah, totally. Like I'm relating.
No,
I'm saying like,
but
yes.
like you've heard stories. There's always stuff going on. Like in 2021, the percentage of women killed by their husbands or like lovers or significant others was 34%. Do you know how many women that was?
Of all of the people that have been murdered.
4,970.
But like because of love, like what are the cases?
I mean, they're all a little bit different, but they're all killed by like somebody they are in a relationship with, married or dating.
Weren't you talking about while you were looking that up? Someone caught their significant other cheating with a house cleaner or something, and they ran them over. And like before they could even hit the ground, they like hit him again.
Yeah, she ran her husband over. I think it was like an assistant or something like that.
Oh yeah, assistant.
And
yeah.
he was cheating on her at the hotel that they had gotten married at.
Oh, that's what it was.
And then he came outside. She like waited till they came outside. She hit him with her car. Before he hit the ground, she backed over him and then proceeded to run him over 3 more times.
She was just backing up.
She
and
said,
then
I hate
going
this
forward.
guy.
She
He's
said,
done.
"I love you."
I love you so much. If I can't have you, nobody can.
That is insane.
Yeah. Okay, but do you know what's even more insane? The difference between how many women were killed by a significant other versus how many men were killed.
Men are
So
crazy.
are women crazier? Is that what you're saying here?
Mm-mm.
Oh, women killed less?
Mm-hmm. Only 6% of the 17,970 male that were killed in a homicide murder of 2021.
Maybe it's because the women are playing the long game.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're not just going to kill you, they're going to make you suffer.
No,
They're
we're gonna make you
staying in that
no,
relationship.
We're gonna make you rich first.
We're gaslighting
We're
you.
gonna make you rich, and then you're a goner.
Take your money.
Mhm. In it for the long game.
Okay. Well, if
Insane.
you're going to make them rich, why not just make yourself rich? If you got the power to
because
make a
then
man
you-
rich, I'm sure you got the power to
make
make
them
yourself
suffer
rich.
more.
Make them suffer more. Make them be the tired one. I don't want to be the tired one.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're going to get tired making them rich, no?
Mm-mm. They have to go out and do all the business stuff. I just give them the good ideas and make them think that they have the good ideas.
How are you going to make them act on these good ideas?
Keep whispering it to them in their sleep. Then they'll
Oh
be like,
my
oh my gosh.
It's come to me in my
You'll
sleep.
be like, I had an epiphany last night.
Tiffany.
Guess what? I was dreaming. Oh man, what was it?
I wonder what it
What
could
do you
be.
No way.
Wow. That's a great idea. I think that's a great idea. What?
I don't know if that would actually work.
Probably not, but I feel like I've seen it in a movie.
Like, wait, that wouldn't be manifesting. That'd be like, well, because, there's like lucid dreaming and stuff like that. And you do hear
Yeah.
in your sleep, like in comas,
Mhm.
like you talk
Yeah.
to people. I experienced that firsthand.
Yeah.
You do.
Was it weird?
I don't remember it, but okay, I guess I didn't experience it firsthand. But I guess like people talking and things happening in the room would make like heart rates or like stuff
Oh,
like
that's
that. Like
cool.
talking to people in a coma is actually
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that love is real?
Now I'm laughing. Could you ask the
I
question one more time?
Yeah.
Do you think that love is real?
Origin, is that Latin?
Come again?
I said, what's
What
the
did you
origin of the
say?
question? Is that Latin?
Can you tell me the definition?
The definition, please.
What? I'm so confused.
Have you
Did I
never
say the
been
wrong
in a
question?
spelling bee?
I'm basically saying I don't understand what you're saying by do you think love is real?
Oh, is that what I'm supposed to say though?
Yes, I was being funny.
Oh.
Like, what kind of
It
foreign
was like
language?
a little bit we were doing, but whatever.
I don't know what kind of foreign
I'm
language.
confused.
Pookie is missing.
You can't do that to me. Now I'm gonna
Oh,
get back on
honey.
track 'cause now I have tears.
Okay, one more time.
You sure are beautiful today.
Can't be smart and pretty on the same day.
Yeah.
Never.
What was your question?
Do you want me to say it again?
I heard you had a question for us.
Do you want me to say it again? Do I have time for this? Okay.
Shit.
Do you
don't
guys
think I-
think that love is real?
Hold up.
Personally,
Yeah.
No.
within myself, no.
Wait, what?
I don't think.
Like you don't
So you
think
don't love me?
I love you. I don't think I can ever find, like, romantic love.
Oh, okay. That's what I was about to say. Like romantic love?
Wipe my tears.
I mean, I'm sure it exists. I don't think I've ever
Probably.
experienced it,
I haven't.
but I'm sure it exists. Because speaking of that, what?
Don't look at her.
Sorry.
I don't look. So, okay, love is like scientifically an emotion.
Yeah.
Like there's like chemical, like blah blah blue blue blue. Like it's an actual emotion that actually exists. Don't know, like you said, romantically if I've ever felt that.
I've never unlocked that feature yet, but
that perk,
that level,
that mod. I never got the love modification yet.
not yet.
I don't have enough.
I haven't
I
upgraded.
don't have enough money in Sims for that option.
No, I haven't cleared enough memory and
My storage is too full for
my
that.
storage is too full.
iCloud is just shutting it down.
Yeah.
I accidentally deleted my iCloud storage, so I have no room for love.
No room for love. Not for me.
Kayla, you're real quiet during
do
this
you think?
question.
'Cause
What
I
do you
keep
think?
giggling.
You're what?
Just talk through
I
it.
just keep giggling. I'm trying.
Kayla has a weird case of the giggles.
I can't.
Valentine's Day makes her really happy. She just got men lining
She's
up
got
trying to be her
delusional.
Valentine.
All them Valentines lined up this year.
She's like one of those kids in grade school. She puts a box out
she
at
has-
her front driveway so people can come give her Valentine's.
Yeah,
But
and it works
also the
every
biggest
year.
one in class. Like she's got the big mailbox in class.
She had to do 2.
It
and
works
she,
every year.
She glittered it.
She glittered.
No, I bedazzled it this year.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys make those
No,
at school? No, why?
No, but I definitely got all the kids' Valentine's cards.
Why don't they make those anymore?
I don't know, because we're not cool anymore.
Or because they don't want someone to feel
It's
excluded?
lazy. We're just lazy.
Hold
Oh.
up. Off topic. Do you guys remember washing your desks with shaving cream?
Huh?
Okay.
Washing our desks with shaving cream?
Were you in a class away from the rest?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Do you
throw.
think you could ever fall in love?
Do I think I?
Do you
could?
think you could fall in love right now? In your mental status, like where you're at mentally, do you feel that you could fall in love right now?
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
What about you, Kayla?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She says,
Why not?
"Let's try it."
Yeah. No.
Do you think you could?
Probably not.
I'm.
I've never even had a boyfriend. Like, I don't think I could
I'm just
deal with that.
in my like selfish era right now.
As
if
you
that
should
make-
be.
Not like a healthy selfish.
Yeah.
Like it's me. I'm
Mhm.
just doing my thing. I don't want to be like, "Hey, do you mind if I go to Jamaica for the week?"
Right.
Like I don't want anyone to think about
no,
Yeah.
literally.
that shitty. And I mean, that
yeah.
might sound shitty, but it's like at least I'm not putting someone through that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like I'm
Yeah.
not doing it to someone.
Exactly.
so it might not be a shitty thing, but like
I don't think
that's
it
just
is.
not what I want right now.
Yeah.
Like I'm not really in the mood to. I just want to think about myself
Yeah.
and my dog, and do the shit that makes me happy that
Yeah.
I love.
Like, I've got enough
Yeah.
shit going on between myself with all volleyball, school, all that stuff. I cannot handle someone else.
And it's like, I'm just thinking about so much shit all the time and doing so much shit all the time that it's like, I don't even have time. I barely even have time to like Snapchat people back.
Right.
Unless I'm driving somewhere.
Which is so bad.
Yeah.
Should
So
not
bad.
admit
Well,
that.
if I'm the one driving, usually got someone driving, so
Yeah.
it's like nice.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because like
right.
once I get to my spot, I'm like,
Zoned
tunnel
in.
vision.
Like, this is what I'm doing. I don't need to be on my phone.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's other times where I'll be on my phone for like 3 days straight.
Mm-hmm. And I'm
'Cause
like, nobody texts me.
But it's like when I
It's
get
boring.
going on something, like that is what I'm
You're fixated
devoted
on
to.
it.
You know what I
Mhm.
mean? I don't know.
Same.
So it's like, then I don't want to have. I don't even know how to put this nicely. Like someone's like, "Oh, why haven't you been texting me or calling me?" I'm like, dude, I
Yeah.
haven't even had time to check the time.
Right.
So it's like
what day of the week is it?
maybe one day I'll want to deal with that, but like right now I don't.
Yeah.
And maybe not everyone's like that. So maybe
Right.
once
Like, what do you think, Kayla? Where are you
she
at?
was just laughing for like 30 minutes
I
and now
know.
she doesn't want to talk.
I know. She's gone mute.
I have.
She's gone.
I'm just listening.
Silent. She
She's
has
like,
no
I'm just,
voice.
you basically have front row seats to the podcast.
Yeah, I do. What do I think? About
Like,
what?
Love. Like, do you think you could fall in love right now? Like, where are you at?
I definitely could, but it probably wouldn't end well.
What? What's
Like,
that supposed
okay,
to be?
So do you think
Okay, I have a-
do you think you would get tricked into love? Do you think you could trick yourself into love?
Oh, yeah. Do you think you can make yourself fall in
No.
love with someone? Like gaslight yourself?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No. Because you already have that mentality. You're like, I'm
Right.
not in love. It's just not going to work.
But
You
like
can't just
what
tell
I'm saying is
yourself.
like, say you're with somebody, like, say, I don't know, getting abused. I feel like they're like forcing themselves to love. Wouldn't
Oh,
you say so?
well, not
Wait,
really.
who?
No?
Oh,
There's
like
good
the person
qualities in
getting
there
abused
still.
is like,
like
unless it's like some weird like,
trauma bond, like you're forcing yourself to
Yeah.
like think, not forcing yourself, but like your brain is like tricking you to
The
think.
trauma bond thing, yeah, for sure. But
that-
you're
like
not
you're being
forcing yourself
trained.
into
Yeah,
that,
like
But
you're
like in a way you are,
Yeah.
because your brain is making you think
like you're being trained to
that
love them
you love them. So in a way,
Even if you don't
you're
realize it.
forcing yourself.
because you just want their approval.
Unintentionally.
You want
Mm-hmm.
you don't want to get hit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
or
Like,
you're scared of like what's gonna happen if you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I've seen some like documentaries and stuff about that. And it's like
Right,
they're
right.
not like their main goal is to like make their significant other happy, so then they don't get in trouble. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not the same for everyone.
No.
But from what I have seen,
I know. I just watched way too many documentaries.
Yeah. That's a tough one to talk about
Yeah.
because it's never been in that situation. So I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
Why is everybody staring at me?
Everybody, all two of us.
I know.
Guys, why does this sound so weird?
Does it?
This is so weird. It's because I'm getting the echo. I need to put one of
Oh.
those things on yours.
Okay, what were we talking about? Forcing yourself to love somebody?
Yes.
I don't think so.
What?
I don't think so.
You don't think we were talking about that?
No,
No, no,
no,
no.
no. Like the answer
She
to
don't
the
think she
question, I
could,
think
like,
She don't
force
think
yourself.
she good.
She don't think you're good.
no,
No, she
don't
like
think
force
so.
herself into loving somebody.
No, because you already have like the feelings are there.
Right.
There's even if they are like turn out to be abusive or whatever, there's still good qualities that you remember. So it's like
Yeah.
that makes sense in my head.
Wait, not in mine.
Okay, say you're dating somebody,
Okay.
and good relationship, it's great. Okay, all of a sudden this person turns into like an abuser.
Okay.
I don't think that I could force myself to love them.
Like continue loving them.
yeah, I feel like it would already be there because there previously was good qualities.
Oh, so it's like
Like there's still some love there, not.
Oh.
So it's like
Does that make sense?
you'd
so
have
your
to.
brain would be tricking you into thinking that you are still in love with him.
It's not
Okay, but I'm
like
not forcing myself.
no, but
you're not. Yeah, you're not forcing yourself.
unintentionally you
It's
are.
just
Okay,
kind of
yeah,
like a
yeah.
Then, yeah,
continuation of the love, and you're like,
yeah.
Pookie is mean,
Yeah.
and then you're just trying
Pookie
you're waiting for
Pookie just had a bad day.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
So I
Okay,
get that.
well-
You know, I get what you're saying. But do you guys think it's possible to fall in love with someone you've never like physically met?
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like online, basically. Could you fall in love with someone online?
No, because I have the attention
Kayla, why are
span.
you? Has she done that?
She done that. I don't think so.
I don't recollect. I don't remember.
She looked real,
She did.
real suspicious when I
She
asked
did.
that question.
Please.
I'm trying not to giggle.
You
No.
looked guilty when
Give
I
it.
asked that question.
Give it.
What
No, I
happened?
didn't.
There's something.
I didn't. No, I just.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep the giggles in for your
Okay.
guys' sake.
I
Me
don't think I could
personally-
because, like, if I'm, like, only texting somebody and I'm not seeing them in person,
Yeah.
I just let them drop. I'm like, we're not having good conversations. Like, if we're not
Especially-
having great conversations, then it's not worth it. But then again, I'm the type of person, like, if I'm not seeing you every day, like, if we are texting or, like, talking or whatever, once every, like, 3-4 days, I'm like, hey,
See,
how's your day going?
If you've seen each other a couple times to get like a feel for how they are in person, I feel like that's different. But it's like when you've only ever seen them like through a phone, not even heard their voice, really.
Right.
Honestly, even if you have, like it's just
Like, only over FaceTime, like that kind of
it
relationship.
just like doesn't
is
seem real.
Mm-mm.
So it's like, how could I have real feelings?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, do you think you personally would, like, if you were dating somebody and then you guys moved away from each other, stayed in the relationship, and it switched to only virtually, do you think you would lose feelings?
So yes and no. I mean, you already have a good idea of how
You
they
already,
are.
like, know these people, you know you love them, but, like,
Because
would
like
you-
with the whole love emotion, like you like crave, like when you've been around someone like that, like you've scientifically like crave their smell, like
Mhm.
them, blah blah blah. So it's like you're gonna want to, like, you're gonna want that again. So I
that
guess
a
it's
real
only a matter of
scientific
time before
fact?
you start losing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a matter of time before you just start like, we're never gonna see each other again. Like
Yeah.
I feel like
It would just, like, slowly
yeah, like
drop out, like,
I mean, if you guys are somewhat getting to see each other every
but, like, say it's been, like, you get drafted, you're overseas, you can't see her for a year and a half.
I guess it just depends on the commitment.
Yeah,
Cause like how long were you dating before
That's
you know
valid.
what I mean? Like
right.
if you were with someone for like a year and then they left for like 4, I feel like there's not enough of a meaningful connection.
Right.
Personally, then again, it depends. I'm just speaking metaphor. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
What
Like
you think?
depending on how.
See, it's different for everyone because, like, my sister and her husband, they were dating for, I think, a year and a half. And then, granted, he was only overseas for, like, 6 months or 8 months or whatever. But
See that's like
that, like, it made their relationship so much stronger because they also couldn't communicate all the time.
it's like a
because he was
healthy
in
distance in a
military.
way.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Just a good
Cut 'em
little
out.
chunk of time.
Mhm.
Like
Not
can't
too
wait for
long.
Pookie to get back.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. It's just months, so it's not like
Yeah.
years, you know? It seems shorter.
anyways, what? Oh, is that it?
Yeah, that was just it. I was just telling a story.
The whole time you guys were talking, I'm over here holding my giggles in.
Honey.
Because Abby,
Pookie.
I don't know why, but the light bulb
For
above your
some
head
reason,
just
my
makes me
watch
think
thought
that
I
you
was
have
working out.
something to
Because you're over here
say.
swinging. Your watch loves you in your workout era.
Literally. Slay. Okay. What else do we got? What other love?
Can love make you delusional?
I think it can.
She's looking guilty again. Why?
I said yes.
I think it can.
What was that?
Oh,
What's that mean?
It died.
it died.
But that's okay because
We still have those ones. We lost the GoPro.
I thought the fire alarm was going off.
I kinda did
Like,
when
we
it
don't
first
have
happened.
fire alarms.
Should invest.
Probably should get some.
Maybe
We
that's why
need
no one
to.
wants
We
to come
haven't
hang out
done
at my
that yet.
house.
We should too.
Yeah, we really need.
Oh,
to
you
get
don't have any
some.
fire alarms either?
No, and our house is creaky.
Creaky.
Wires are out and about.
Do you think love could make you delusional?
I think it could.
No, I'm pretty straight and narrow. I'm like, yo, if something seems up, something's
I've
up, and I'm
forgiven
not
some
dealing
pretty
with that. You know what I mean?
Messed
Like,
up shit.
I know where I need to be and what I need to be doing. I'm not gonna let love get in the way of that.
Yeah.
Feel
No,
like you're
I would.
meant to be with me forever. You're not leaving me. Like, okay, that's gonna reflect on me acting crazy because of love. It's gonna make me. I don't know. I must just have common sense.
Yeah. I don't know. Not me.
I've heard some crazy, like the stories we were talking about when this started, like people murdering each other because of love. Like, that's crazy.
Delusional.
Yeah.
Like, bro, just get over it.
One of them that we were reading.
She wants nothing to do with you. Like, let her be.
I thought you were talking to me for a second. I was like, wait, who does?
Why is everyone so guilty today?
I don't know. But no, one of the stories. Were you in here? I don't remember if you were in here. But her husband wanted to divorce her, so in return, instead of getting back at him, she decided to shoot her 2 daughters instead.
Oh yeah, I heard you talking about
What?
that.
Yeah. And not him, though, because she wanted him to suffer.
Oh, okay, yes. I think I do remember you talking about this.
Like, how psycho can you be?
And it's like, do you think you ever get over that psychoticness and you realize,
No.
what the hell did I do?
No, because you murdered your kids.
Well, on that level,
You think that's like
no.
an in the moment kind of thing?
No.
Or like,
No, because she called a meeting like an hour
Who?
after he had told her. They had a family meeting. That's where it happened.
oh.
It happened in the living room and their family meeting.
Wait, who was telling me about a family meeting of, they were at like a park?
I think I read another one about a park.
No, this was one of our
Oh.
friends.
They had a family meeting at
It was like the mom, the dad, they were at a park. Their dad was like, or their mom was like, hey, your dad and I are getting divorced.
Jaden.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was gonna say, I
And
don't
then they
think
have
any
like
of
a
us have
selfie
friends
together
that
right
have
after it
parents that
happened.
are
Like,
still together and have family meetings.
okay, sorry to cut you off. What were you saying?
I don't know. Do you think, I don't know, I'll just hop into another question though. Do you think that we're all children of divorce here?
Okay.
Do you think that the way that your parents turned out changed your aspects in love, like with love?
Okay, so like, were our perspectives of love changed
Because your
through
parents
the
grew out of love or were never
witness
in
of our
love?
parents being divorced, blah, blah, blah? I'd say, I don't know. I feel like I can't say, because mine was so recently,
Right.
like within months, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So,
So it's even more crazy because you're older. So we experienced it at a very young age. So you're getting to, not getting as if it's fun, but like
yeah.
you're
Oh.
getting to join the.
But it's one of those things that's so like, I don't know. It seems
It's normalized.
not even that.
For
It's just like
sure.
the relationship between them was basically non-existent.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so I guess, yeah, my
Yeah.
perception could, now that I think about it,
Because you never like watched it growing up. You never like.
but like
saw
that's the thing. Like I always kind of knew, like
Exactly.
it was almost just like a show.
Exactly. That's what, like, you knew that there was no, like, you
There
never got
wasn't
to see the
anything
real
there.
authentic, like, somebody who's actually in love. Like, I didn't get to see it with, like, my parents, but I got to see it with my grandparents. And it was, like, way, way different.
Like because they were actually in
Because,
love.
like, they synced a
Yeah.
whole lot different. Like, just the way that they were.
Their Bluetooth connection was successful. But also on that, like, they would say "I love you" to each other before they left the house, and it's like, is that word even have meaning anymore when it's like between your family? Because like you almost just say it to each other because you think you have to.
Right.
Because like
It's
I know
natural.
there was nothing there for a long time. But they'd still say that every now. So I mean, can they love each other at certain
Right.
points? Can they still
Yeah.
love each other?
Right.
Like, I mean, I have friends that I love. I have
Yeah, but it's not
things
like
I love doing. So it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know, but it's like, you say I love you to your family, just kind of out of habit. Like, okay, bye, love you.
yeah.
Like,
No, I literally say love you to everybody. I say I love you to all the kids before they leave to go home. And it's like, how do I know if I actually love somebody? Like,
This just
yeah, like, what is
like I
love?
love these kids, but how do I know if like I'm in love?
This just reminded me of the time me and Abby had just moved in together, and I said I love you before something, and you were like, "Were you not loved as a child?" Afterwards,
She was she was gonna go to the bathroom.
Who?
Kayla. She said, "All right, I gotta use the restroom. I love you." And I turned around and I was like,
Just crazy shit usually happen in the restroom.
no, it just
no,
popped out of
it
my
was
mouth.
just like
Going in the trenches. I love you.
no, it was completely random because
yeah,
I'm always the one to say I love you first too.
You're like, what's wrong?
I said,
what's wrong with you?
I said, were you not loved as a kid? Like, did you guys not express your
Oh,
love?
you're like her first
No.
love.
I-
She
that's
wants
what
to-
I'm
You
she
have
wants-
seen me try to tell my dad that I love
Mhm.
him. It's weird.
And so I'm like, I was
It's
like,
weird.
because
No, yeah, I
it's
remember
so-
you when
you've
he was
heard it
there that
too.
one day.
Yeah.
And you're like, he said
Ignores it.
yeah.
Didn't he say it?
No.
No, he said
Oh.
yeah.
Mm-mm. He said yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
See, but my family's so different. Like,
Yeah,
Every-
your
all of
family
my
says
family-
it to me.
yeah, they all say I love you. The people I go to church with, they
Yeah.
all say I love you before you leave. Like, it's just, we all love each other. We're just one big happy family.
Yeah.
Huh. Crazy.
Okay, but then, so say some random stranger says it to you.
Oh, I would definitely say it back.
See, for me, it's like you can so easily say it to like your family, even though I'm not gonna say you don't mean it, but it's just like you just throw it out there so quick. It's like, did you say it with meaning? But like then some random stranger says, "Okay, bye, love you." It's like you're like it makes you think like,
I'm like, nah, man, love you too. I hope you have a wonderful day. God bless you.
yeah. So it's like, do you just throw the word around?
Yeah.
So how do I like? How does someone hearing you say the word love know when you mean it? Then
Have you been lying to me this whole time?
she says it to freaking Becky Boo walking down the road. How are you gonna know she means it when she says it to you?
Because I personally just genuinely love everybody.
Okay.
I want everybody to love
You're
me.
just full of rainbows and
I'm
butterflies
just-
and sparkles.
I love everybody unless you double cross me.
Unless
Then
it's
I'm like,
Valentine's Day.
"Mm-mm," unless it's Valentine's Day and you didn't give me a Valentine's Day card, then get out of here.
You'll be just
You'll
like
be outta
the
here.
host at
I
the
think
hotel.
that having
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
your parents' divorce at a young age also has a big effect on that too. Because then you learn not to like take it for granted because
Yep.
you know that it already didn't work out.
What is this?
Well, I found out later in life after my parents' divorce and everything, actually later in life, as in like last summer, that my mom never even loved my father. She married him because she thought he had money, and he actually didn't because he's a cattle farmer.
Mic dropped.
Yeah.
He's like, joke's on you.
Joke's on you,
I
lady.
have no money.
Not for you.
Not, yeah. And her maid of honor, bridesmaid, one of her best friends was supposed to be like that. She told her she could not come to the wedding.
The friend?
Yeah, because she's gonna tell my dad before they got married that she didn't actually love him.
Oh.
And then she was like, "You can't come to my wedding." Then they got married.
So do you guys think that you will ever find love?
If I don't have kids and I'm married by the time I'm 25,
Oh my god. Do you guys think that you will ever be able to fall in love or find love?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever been in love. I
Okay.
don't think.
Okay,
but I've
wait.
also never had a boyfriend.
And I'm
I've
not
just had
saying either
situationships.
just romantically, like just in general.
Yeah.
No,
No?
probably not. There's always something to pick at.
But is that not part of love? Yeah. Like,
guess.
what is your definition? What would your definition of love be?
I don't even know. Like, I genuinely don't even know what love is. But I
Like-
know that I love everyone. I just, like, know that it's a
So
feeling.
how do you love everyone if you don't even know what it is?
I just, enjoy, like, I greatly enjoy being around the people that I say that I love them, at least. I enjoy their presence. I have a good time with them, and that's how I know that I love them.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Do I not know what love
Maybe.
is?
Maybe you
I think everybody
don't
has a
realize
different...
that you know what love is. Maybe you don't realize that you've experienced and are experiencing love. And our. Why can't I say the word our? It sounds like I'm saying our.
Do we need to have
Our.
a speech therapy class?
And our. How do you know that you haven't found love and are experiencing it?
I know I'm not experiencing it now.
Don't flatter yourself. I'm not asking about now.
That's not what I
Don't
meant.
flatter yourself.
That's not what
I'm just saying.
I
In general.
I honestly don't know. I had to have Kayla explain it to me one time, and
What
she's like,
love
"You
is?
might be," but I was like, "I don't think so."
I told you. I was like, yeah, you are.
No, you are, dude.
You are. You just don't think you are. Because
I
she
think
explained
I
her
just-
feelings and stuff, and I
I
was like, dude.
Am the queen of, like, self-sabotage.
Okay.
I will enjoy being around someone so much, and I will just have so much fun, and then I will be like, I'm having too much fun,
Oh,
and
you
then
don't.
I will be like,
You're scared.
he
Womp
kind
womp.
of does that a little bit weird, and I'm like, oh, he does that really weird.
Wait, what do you mean?
Ick.
Like, I'll find icks, and then I will physically find a way to just
Push them away.
push them away.
Because you're
That,
like,
or I'll just stop cold turkey. Like,
this
I
can't
will
be
go,
real. I'm really liking this person.
Mm-hmm.
This
And
isn't
then-
real. Get away from me.
Yeah, I'm
You're
like, oh,
gross.
divorced parents, young
Yeah.
age, I've never seen it.
You're just
I'm just
like,
delusional.
delusional and like,
A little bit
what's the word
crazy.
I'm looking for? You don't let yourself believe that you're having a good time. Denial. You're in denial.
I am in denial.
Yes.
And I think it's just because I'm scared.
Of what? The boogeyman?
The Sasquatch in our basement.
Yeah. Love? Love is scary.
You don't even know what it is, so how do you know it's scary?
Exactly. So I don't even know if I want to experience
It's like the
it 'cause it's
ocean.
scary.
No one's explored it, so it's like scary.
Right? Exactly. I
Love
think
is
ocean
like
is
the
scary.
ocean.
love is literally like
Rising
the
and
ocean.
falling.
There's so much scary things
crashing.
within it.
Unexplored. What about
Yeah.
you, Kayla? You think you could ever fall in love?
Yeah. Easy.
Have you been in love?
I have.
Optimistic.
I know.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have.
That's why you guys
Was
are
it
friends.
nice?
She's the yin to your yang.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Have you ever been in love?
Yeah. Once.
Okay.
Was it nice?
Yeah.
What
It
did
was
it
nice.
feel like?
So do you ever like fall out of it? Or is it always kind of there?
No. Not.
Not
I mean,
completely.
now. Yeah. But not during the.
Well,
Yeah.
of course not during,
Yeah.
but I'm saying like the
Afterward, I guess kind of ish.
When
There's
you
always like a
stop.
little
There's a little.
spot.
I have a soft spot for that person.
Yeah.
Oh. Shit.
She's
Not
over
to
here-
get gushy
she's over
or
here
anything.
gagging.
It's okay. I was vomiting in my mouth earlier when you guys were talking about it.
You were what?
Vomiting in my mouth.
Oh yeah.
You'll
she was
see
like-
it.
No, I'm over here realizing that.
She was croaking.
Literally. Yeah.
Ribbit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's like a roller coaster.
Yeah, but also my parents divorced when I was 3 or something like that. So I never saw it. And you've seen it firsthand that it's weird. Trying
So
to
like,
say I
do you
love
remember much of the relationship, or
No,
were
I
you
don't
like kind of
remember
too
any of it.
young?
I just remember the bad because they were divorced.
Yeah.
That's it. And like now saying I love you to my actual parents, it's weird. Like I can't get an I love you back.
Yeah. No.
So I just kind of like made up my own, like, I don't know. I never saw it firsthand, so I just kind of made it up. Like figured out my version of what I thought
Yeah.
love was because I didn't see it. If that makes sense.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
that
So
make
like, you
sense?
don't know what to
was
base
it,
it
like-
off of.
Yeah, I didn't know what it
Crazy,
was
totally
supposed
weird.
to look like.
Not like weird, but like crazy coming into like my first family
Yeah,
Christmas or
it was
function
so
that we came to.
strange.
Cause like we're huggers. Like when you leave, you get a hug, you get a kiss on the cheek.
Yeah,
I
it
love
was-
ya,
It
drive
was
safe.
so weird.
But like 30 times because we're terrible at Irish goodbye. Like
It was
Yeah.
weird
it's bad.
because my family doesn't do that.
Mm-mm.
I mean, we
Sam-
do a little bit, yeah,
a
like
little
with
bit.
Sam or
Yeah,
my grandma. But
recently I feel like it's been
Yeah.
more.
now that we're older, but when we were younger, no.
Yeah.
Never.
Hmm.
I don't think I heard the word love until I was like 8.
Yeah. That's crazy. Have you ever been in love?
No.
No.
Blake's like, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
I've always kind of just beat to my own drum, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
He's one of the Valentines massacred reincarnated.
He's actually
Like, the person responsible?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just always like going. Like,
You don't
ever
have
since I
time.
graduated,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've just kind of just been like, bam, bam, here, Arizona, here, there. You know what I mean?
Wherever. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. No, honestly.
Like, from like 18 to about this last year, I didn't really have like like a home, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I was like, do I really want to tie myself down somewhere I don't know
Right.
I'm going to be?
Yeah.
Right. That's kind of where I also am, because I'm like, do I actually like it enough here to like
Make
start
roots
dating
here?
someone here? Right. Well, I already have roots because like I'm so close with my family.
Well, yeah, that's
But,
different.
like-
But like romantic roots.
Right. Like, do I want to date somebody from here? Because like then I feel like I don't get the opportunity to go to Puerto Rico or
Yeah.
wherever, you know.
And I feel
like,
like
can't go stay in Japan.
it's hard to find someone who really resonates with you to the point where like you feel like they're almost making you thrive rather
Right.
than
Like making you better, making you
stagnant.
Yeah.
Like you're just chilling. Like I don't want to be just chilling.
No.
I always want to be
Mm-hmm. I want someone
like,
who's like,
boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
one-upping everything I do. And it's like, I don't want to chill.
no.
And I feel like it's really hard to find people who also have that mentality
Mm-hmm.
because,
Especially around here.
like, not even, I don't know. It's just like, how do you tell someone that you're not fine with just being, like, comfortable?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. How do you tell somebody you're not fine with just being? How do
You
you
say that.
situationships? Valentine's Day, people. Situationships. What are
You
your
want to get
views
into
on
some
situationships?
situationships?
What do you view on situationships?
They're, like, what's the point?
Right.
You know it's not going to be anything. Why is it even starting? Unless it's just something to fill the void and give you something to do until...
Yeah.
But then again, it's like,
But then again,
why
like, what
screw...
void is it filling? Because then you're gonna catch feelings.
Why screw with your perception of love if you know it's not going to end healthy or like positive for the both of you? I feel like you're just going to screw with your emotions and your way. Like it's, I can't talk right now.
So
Gonna
do you think it's
screw-
delusional to think that like you start out as a situation?
You know when something's going to be a situationship.
Yeah,
you know when
that's
that's all it's
true.
going to ever be. So it's like,
Mhm.
why screw with your mind? Because then you're going to question someone that could possibly be your definitive person.
Yeah, but what if you're just hoping maybe
Yeah, I was just gonna say, because you always
'Cause,
have
like,
hope that there could be more.
like maybe they're gonna change.
See,
Yeah.
and it's screwing with your perception of people when you allow yourself to have situationships.
I know.
Like then you can never trust.
See,
then you
I
can
know.
never blah blah blah. Then you can never. So then someone who could have been your match made in heaven, you're just like, no, because you just screwed up your whole perception on people
I have
with
a
your situation,
different
with your
point of view.
countless little situationships.
only had two.
No.
Yeah.
I'm saying in general,
Oh,
not you. Not
yeah,
you.
yeah,
But you know what I mean.
yeah.
But it's like when you kind of think something is a situationship, it is. Don't go any farther with it. That's all it's
But
gonna
like,
ever
how
be.
do you stop it? Because then you're like, you're
it's
already,
a situationship.
but
It's
you're
in the
comfortable
name.
with the person.
Huh?
But then you're like comfortable with the person. Then like, their feelings. Like, what if they get sad?
Yeah. I mean,
It's just them trying to gaslight you into staying with them.
Yeah, but what if it's because they have feelings?
see, there's
Then
always
why
like
is it a
some hope.
situationship?
Yeah.
There's always some hope that maybe this isn't actually a situation.
Maybe, but what if it's a
actually going
situationship
somewhere.
because, like, what if maybe you think it's a situationship because, like, a girl is, like, scared that worried that the boy is, like, doesn't want a relationship, but, like, the guy also is like, oh, I'm scared that the girl doesn't really want a relationship, like, she's comfortable in this situationship. Like, What if you're both there? And then you cut it off. And then what if that is your true love? Then you're like, oh, shit.
It's just all about
like,
having hope.
I know,
That's
right?
really all it is. Like, hope
It's-
that there's
no?
going to be more.
It's an uncharted territory for me.
Really?
Don't know.
They
But
suck.
suck.
I will say they suck, but there's always, like, hope. But there's
always
hope.
But
Hope.
They're just, they can
Yeah.
be so nice.
yeah, and then when they're not, they're not.
Yeah.
They can be so nice, and then sometimes they can leave me crying in my room for
Abby
hours.
and I have both been in a situationship like this, and we still...
Give them a chance.
Go back. Or went back.
So there's like, you see both sides of it when you've been in it.
Yeah.
Like, there's
Have you
terrible,
been
but-
in like a situationship where it's like
Not that I
there's
know.
genuine like
Not
feelings?
to my knowledge.
But you're like, oh, not your okay.
I mean, like I said, I'm pretty like.
Yeah, to yourself.
I lay it out. I'm like, this is this is
I
that.
try so hard not to have feelings at
so,
all, and it's just so hard.
I make it well known what something is and what something's not. So I'd feel like.
I think it's also a little different for girls and...
But aren't girls just as good as guys? Aren't guys just as powerful?
No, not like that. Like, they have
No,
different
like in-
views on it.
Oh.
Like, they think differently.
Oh, I
You know,
see.
Like, girls having, like, hope
Our
that it's going to be more.
chemicals
I
are
bet
way
the
different.
men on the other side are like, this...
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll come back.
Yeah, exactly.
She'll
Exactly.
come back.
See you at dinner, honey.
Literally, like.
Literally.
I'm running away.
I'll see you tonight. Honey, where's my super
Where's my super suit?
Oh, man.
I need to get back in my zen. I
Love
need my
is
little zen garden.
crazy.
Love is crazy.
But like, so were your grandparents in love?
It's so confusing.
Yeah.
Long story short, we just grew up around my dad's side of the
Okay.
family.
Valid. Same.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was the question again?
Like, were your grandparents like
Oh,
in love?
yes. Okay. So I hung out. We hung out a lot with my dad's side of the family, which is the Mexican side of the family. A lot of grandkids, lot of kids. For like, there were just a lot of people.
I feel like Hispanics love people. Like they love each other. They love their family.
Functions are like bring the family, bring your
Mhm.
friends. Like it
Yeah.
was massive. So from what I remember, yes, they were. My grandpa died. My grandma's still alive.
Oh, gam gam.
And so yes.
Yeah.
From what I like
Yeah.
like I said, they have a lot of grandkids. So it's like
Right.
as horrible as it may sound, I feel like I'm not like as close with my grandma as I should be. Because there's just so many
Yeah. There's so many of you guys.
people
expect.
on her plate. It's like
Yeah.
yeah.
I know. Sometimes I'm like, man, I'm being a terrible granddaughter. I haven't seen my grandma in so long. In reality, it's probably been like 3 days.
Yeah,
Like-
see, like if you go to over,
But my grandma's my best friend. Like, besides Kayla, like, when I'm
Yeah.
not calling Kayla about something, I'm calling my grandma. She knows everything. Well, not everything, but like everything. Do you think grandparents like spoil their kids because they see their grandkids because they see their kids and their kids? Like, isn't that so cute to think about?
wait, what?
Like, grandparents, they spoil their kids, or at least, I don't know, I saw TikTok and there was a grandma explaining it, so I figured it's
Spoil
all
their kids?
their grandkids.
Okay.
Spoil them, like, as in give them lots of candy and lots of toys and all that stuff that they didn't give their kids. Are you with me?
I'm not.
Well, you've got lots of cousins, so you probably didn't get like super super spoiled, but like my grandkids.
Whoa.
Whoa,
My
what did I miss?
grandma.
She keeps them in the basement.
Like-
That's why you never see them.
My
The
grandma
spiders.
like bought us all iPads one year for
Okay.
Christmas, and there's 7 of us grandkids. But
Yeah, see, there's like
all-
30 of 40 of us.
Yeah, see, that's how we are.
so it's like we were able to be spoiled. So, but like I saw TikTok on like grandparents. She was like explaining how she spoils her grandkids so much more, and her kids are always complaining about it. Like, oh,
Yeah.
like you are doing all this for the grandkids.
Oh, and you never did that for me.
And they're like, oh, it's because we see like the young you in your kids. Like,
Oh.
isn't that kind of crazy to think about? Like, it's almost like you get to live.
Vicariously through.
Yeah.
Okay.
like you get to almost see your kids grow up again in a different font.
Okay.
Isn't that kind of cool?
Different font?
Because they're grandkids. It's not their kids.
They're like lowercase?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lowercase.
What's the slanted one?
Italic?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's kids.
Oh, kids are italics?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's in my brain they are.
Like parents are bold?
Yeah.
Okay, just because of how much we have not stayed on topic
I
and
know.
how delusional love is making us, I think that could be good for our
Yeah.
Valentine's Day podcast. And to end this, we are going, just to see how delusional love and admiration can make you, by going to a play tonight
Yeah.
about a guy who is so desperate for like friendship and love and admiration. This is like an adult man, I'm pretty
Is
sure,
it?
if I read
Yeah,
it
it
right.
is.
I have no clue what we're going to watch
Yeah,
yet, so I'm just
he
hearing this.
creates like a fake, I don't know, he creates like
It's an imaginary person.
yeah, it's an imaginary
that
friend.
gives him that.
Gives him the things that he's not getting from others.
So like friendship, loyalty,
Oh, okay.
All that.
stuff like that. Yeah.
So like what better way?
Huh.
And crazy, I think this has to be Valentine's Day themed because it starts, today is the first showing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it
Valentine's
must have
Day,
something to do with Valentine's Day. So
Yeah.